All right, well, working on setting up my vintage living room. I've been looking for um, accessories and such for it, and one of the things that I had kind of been wanting to hunt down was one of these etched glass lamps. Um, I believe these were 70s, and there's not going to be a whole lot I can do about the reflection, maybe not for right now. So these lamps have glass that is generally etched with flower patterns of some sort. Um, my aunt and uncle had some of these back when I was growing up. They were really cool. It's a three-way, so you can have top on, both off. And these have gotten, like everything else, overpriced on eBay. Plus, you also run the glass getting broken and shipping. Yeah, the lamp is 80 bucks and it's 120 to ship it, and then it shows up broke. So I happened to find this at one of my common hideaway thrift stores. The nice thing about that store is that they are run by one of the largest churches in town, and as such, people literally donate entire estates to them. They will go through the house, take what they want, and then the church will come and clear out the entire rest of the house. And the family doesn't have to do it. The church takes everything, sorts through it, puts it for sale. So you get there's a lot of stuff to sort through, and you get a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of stuff that I'm interested in: books, physical media, lamps, furniture. They generally have the best selection in town, and that's one of the reasons. So this is one of the smaller ones, which will be good for my backdrop here. In this house, the only light is off the ceiling fan, so I need to bring some light in to actually make the living room livable. So I was ecstatic to find this, and I put a vintage style amber LED bulb in the top, which my entire house is amber. I got rid of the daylight lights a few months ago, and it has made a world of difference in how I feel, and the headaches that I have gone way down. And even when I get into a building that has a lot of the high Kelvin temperature lighting, I will start to get a little bit of a headache. So I've had people say you should never have the soft lighting. It should only ever be the super pure white, high color temp stuff. And it just does not sit as well with me. I like 3000K is about my butter zone where I usually try to be. So we'll show this running. I did pick up some candelabras because I want a little bit bigger bulbs. Plus I need these bulbs for my hurricane lamp. So zoom out, there we go. And I picked up a shade too. So I have $15 in the lamp, $6 in the shade, and then another 11 in the bulbs. So I'm pretty happy for that. You can't get a brand new light for that anymore at the price of new lights. So I'm going to throw the shade on so you're not blinded, and we'll roll. Original shades were probably much larger, but for the amount of space that I have for where it's going, I chose a smaller shade over a larger one just because I kind of want it to fit on the counter here. So we have bottom on. There is supposed to be a mirror behind it. That was gone when I found it, so maybe I'll eventually pick it up, but I still get the effect that I want. And then we have upper on, bottom off, and then we have both on. So one of the cool things about this is that will act as an ambiance light / night light, staying on in the room. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that just leaves putting our candelabras in and putting this thing in position. All right, you don't see that every day. So I screwed 2 bulbs in and went to test them, and this one started smoking and burned out. So I'm going to take a guess. It clearly has an air leak somewhere. So let's do this one on camera just in case we get another one. Hey, there we go. You definitely don't see that every day, especially from a brand new bulb. But that is the look that I am going for. And we'll step back. So yeah, I am pretty happy with that. That ties in really well with what I'm going for. Maybe I don't know, 300 lumens might be a little bright, but they're 40 watt, but I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I can always throw the nightlight bulbs back in it if I want to dim it down. But yeah, that is a super awesome vintage glass lamp. I don't know exactly what they're formally called. eBay and Facebook seem to call it a 3-light etched glass lamp. So, not sure what they were originally or formally called, but hopefully I find a couple more, especially from people who just think they're old and out of date. So, thanks for hanging out. We got another cool piece in the collection.